Have you ever wondered how there can be a prophet in one religion and a prophet in another religion, and they both are accurate? Hi, my name is Jordan Johnson. I'm a psychic medium, and in today's message, I'm going to break down psychic, mediumistic, and empathic ability for you. Here's some things to look out for when you're trying to figure out and discern who is speaking from the light and who is speaking from themselves and who is speaking from darkness. All of those sources can produce the truth. I say this specifically because I've been following this one prophet that is tied to Christianity, and it's really interesting to watch this prophet speak. One thing I notice is that there's a lot of eye drainage and nose drainage when this prophet is speaking. This is a sign or indicator that this person has a spirit giving them information, meaning that it could be an ancestor or a deceased loved one that is bringing them information from the other side. When we hear from angels or when we hear from higher ups in the light, usually there is some sort of trance mediumship going on. So you'll see a prophet more likely staring or with their eyes closed, going within. Whenever you start to notice that there is a prophet that is supporting someone like, let's say, Donald Trump, for example, however, they're bringing all of these accurate predictions forward, it can be very confusing because your inner sense is saying anybody supporting Trump is not for the collective good or the light, right? So what it is when you have a religious mindset, a lot of your visions, a lot of your what you hear clairaudiently is through a lens or a filter with duality. So essentially some of these Christian prophets that are giving messages and you see their eyes running and they're all sniffing and snot running down their nose, what's happening is they're receiving information from spirits and they're thinking it's God or Jesus. A lot of prophets, psychics don't really know who they're speaking to on the other side because they're not really trained in discernment. So moral of this story is that everybody is psychic. That's what's going on. So when I was watching this Christian prophet, I'm like, wow, he's incredibly psychic. But the thing is, a lot of his messages are coming from his own psychic ability, from his ego, and also from spirits in the atmosphere. Not necessarily Jesus, not necessarily God. It's similar to how Carl Jung said, if you don't do shadow work, you're going to be led by your shadow and you're going to think it's God. It's the same for those that are kind of stuck in that indoctrination. It puts a strong lens over their eyes. When you're giving messages empathically, usually you feel this in your emotions and you feel this in your body. So again, I just want to say that one of my missions and purposes is to normalize intuition so that we can all understand who we are divinely in our messaging system that we're all wired to have and use for the higher good and for survival.